So it is Friday, just around 10 minutes after 12. It's Friday, the 21st of February. The month is flying very fast in the year 2025. And even though I'm doing this video on a Friday, I normally post all my videos on Sunday morning. So I was looking at this video of this gentleman, AKANNI BLAIR. He was bashing Dr. David Hinds. Dr. David Hinds has a political 101 podcast on YouTube and on Facebook. And we all know what the controversy was about. But I wanted to know a bit more about AKANNI BLAIR. I decided to go on Google and I came across this article. This article is Starbucks News, December 2018, where the gentleman AKANNI BLAIR, he was in the PPP since 1992, and he decided to cross over to ANUG. But we all, if you're following politics, you all know what is ANUG. But let me remind, or say to those who do not know, AKANNI BLAIR said that he'll be sending his resignation to the People's Progressive Party in the new week, and he's expected to meet with the founders of ANUG, Ralph Ramkaran, who's a senior counsel, political consultant Dr. Henry Jeffrey, senior counsel Timothy Jonas, and businessman Terence Campbell. Oh yes, Terence Campbell, who's employed right now at the PPP, the church's boss man, concerning that natural resources fund. They're all in it at the time. ANUG. I just wanted to show you how politicians, how they jump around. What Mr. Blair was doing to Dr. Hinds reminded me of politics here in the United States. When you get into politics, especially if you keep climbing higher and higher, the reporters, the newspapers, they have a way of digging into your background to see how much dirt they can get out of you. And I could remember vividly this politician, Gary Hart. It was in the year 1984, Democratic contender. He was trying to get the party's nomination for the presidency, but there were rumors about him being a womanizer. Again, he attempted that in the year 1988, but in 1987, he was brought down again for his womanizing attitude. The Miami Herald brought him down. He was caught with a gorgeous lady by the name of Donna Rice. In fact, there were photographs of Donna Rice sitting in the lap of Gary Hart. And that destroyed Gary Hart's political career. So not just the rumor, but the photographs. And it just shows you when you're in politics, if you have secrets or you have stuff that the media, the press feels can bring you down. In the United States of America, they go after you. I guess AKANNI BLAIR was doing the same thing to Dr. David Hinds in Guyana. Enjoy.
David Hinds trying to fashion the narrative. And this man convinced me that he is a dum-dum with a PhD. A dum-dum with PhD. And come here tonight to talk about critical thinking and critical analysis. When they're making wild analyzation of a situation. Wild. And he, a professor, come here to talk about critical thinking and critical analysis. David Hinds is a dum-dum with a PhD. I know he managed to talk so glowingly about how children must be educated and this and that and everything he touched on. around the child must be in sports, this, that, the other. But while he went to school, while he went to Annandale Secondary, one of the best young batsmen in the school, a cricketer, was never supported by David Hinds, the father, while he had to drop out of cricket and walk. I don't even know what part of the world while he is. Bright boy, never was supported by his dad. But he here tonight to tell the world about the importance of school. Yeah, next son, Olufemi, ask him what was his contribution towards Olufemi's schooling. Went to Buxton Community High. I ain't got to say the rest. I don't have to say the rest. Don't have to say the rest. I think he went to GTI. His mother was a lecturer there and stuff like that. You know, would have been assisted to get into the institution. However, but David Hinds played no part in his son's development. Hence the reason Felmi is a taxi driver. And he talking about who shall become this, and if you're a carpenter, you should go to school. David Hinds does irritate me because he will be able to speak to the rest of the world the way he does. But I know him on a personal level. Less than 30 meters between our homes. We grew up. I know this guy. I saw him operate throughout my life. And when I tell myself it done there, we in politics together and the man still stupid. But he wants to sit on this podcast, this Facebook, StreamYard, whatever. Whether you pay 500 US or whoever pay for your StreamYard. Or people pay it for you because I hope you pay for the concrete cast last week by you. Really a shame of you, boy. A shame. You see how they see it really cussing down the people and so the concrete can't see it just can't see foundation in Buxton. And the concrete can't see foundation, I tell you, it wasn't paid for as yet. Hey! Right? Gully people concrete here. Hey, Tilly, when you think people know your story, Tilly's a failure. A failure in every sense of the word. He might push through and get a master's, push through and get a PhD. Yes, but outside of that, he's a failure. He's a failed professor. Haven't done well for himself at all. Haven't done good by his children. But wants to come here to school a nation and to ridicule the likes of Dr. Irfan Ali,